Hi guys, I'm Mekari and welcome to my channel. I know, the last video was probably
3 months ago.
But I have been working on my other drawings. 2 of them you can see on my TikTok. Link in the description. Also, I got art block and every time I started drawing something new, I just couldn't finish it. It was so annoying. But the good news is I also work on my OC, and the new look of my channel, I think it's a lot better than the previous one. My OC now has few more animations, and it's simply because I want to better express my emotions. From now on, my video also have more dynamic, and I hope you will like those changes because I spent even more time and energy to my videos. Also, you can tell if my voice sounds clearer because I bought a new mic and I'm really happy about it. But yeah, let's go back to the video. I was really thinking hard about the topic. I still want to draw MLP characters, but I also want to move on to another game or cartoon. As you can probably know from the title of this film, I came out with idea of drawing MLP characters as Pokemons. Yeah, drawing ponies as Pokemons really boosted my creativity and helped to break my art block. So, if you are interested, let's get started. First is Twilight, as always. She was the biggest challenge for me because she is the only character who changed so much for the entire series. I really wanted to capture how at the beginning she doesn't have any friends, spends her time alone reading and studying, and then she changed so much. She gained friends, become a princess, and even become a ruler of Equestria in the last episode. For her first stage, I decided to show her as a bookworm. In the show, her love for reading is very important, especially when she doesn't have any friends. So here it is. Twilarva, a bug-type Pokemon. You can often find her in libraries. All she does is reading books. She rarely interacts with other Pokemons and prefers spending her days alone. In my design, I was mostly inspired by Raz by giving her similar hair and Hatena, but Hatena's influence is more visible in her next evolutions. Also, I didn't show it here, but I changed the rendering a bit to be more similar to Ken Sugimori's style. For her next evolution, I was inspired by the time when she became a princess and of course gained wings. So, she also got wings in her Pokemon form and becoming a bug flying type Pokemon. Her larval stage turns into a moth with 6 arms, 4 eyes, and glowing wings. To evolve her, she must make friends. You can often find her in the small villages and still in the libraries. And her ability is that through the pollen of her wings, she can illuminate the night with stars, making other Pokemon feel safe. So here it is, Moonlight Sparkle. Honestly, I like this stage the most. It's really cute. For her third evolution, at first I didn't know how to draw. I wanted this evolution to show her as a ruler of Equestria. I made her hair and limbs longer, give her more human-like figure, and her wings looks more like a moth. I added a fur to her body, a golden mask and limbs referencing her hooves from the last MLP episode. Her wings also is a reference to that episode. To evolve her, you need her element of harmony. In this stage, she can shoot rainbow magic from her horn and turn her opponents to a stone. You can often find her in palaces or castles. So yeah, here it is. Backflying type Pokemon, Noctulux Sparkle. This is the second version I drew because the first one was so bad. I had to erase it.
It is so bad, I want to give you a 0, but that's not possible. So I give you a 1.
Next is Fluttershy. Honestly, I didn't think much about her. It was obvious I wanted her to be a fairy type Pokemon. I was inspired by Cutiefly and surprisingly by Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock. Her design is mostly pink, she's covered by her hair. She's a shy Pokemon that lives in high trees to avoid interacting with other Pokemons. She can't fly, but she can float in the wind. So here it is, Fluttershy, a fairy type Pokemon. Her next evolution is still fairy type. She evolves by helping other Pokemons, and in this form she gains the ability to heal others. You can mostly find her in forest, in trees or grass, but sometimes she even visits small villages and helps other Pokemons. She has long hair covering half of her face and cute dress inspired by Japanese kimono. So here it is, Flutter Fairy. This is the second version from Fluttershy. She becomes a fairy dark type Pokemon by helping other dark type Pokemons. She transformed into a vampire-like Pokemon. Her hair design is similar, but she has sharper edges and her dress resembles a spider web. I was inspired by the episode Scare Master when she tries to scare her friends and dress like a vampire. You can find her in a deep forest, mostly at night. So yeah, here it is, Flutterbug. And finally, Pinkie Pie. Her first stage didn't take long. I wanted her to look like a clown, inspired by Mine Jr. and Spinel from Steven Universe. So I gave her stretching hands. In a bottle, she mostly threw cupcakes at opponents, and no one knows where they came from. She's Psychic type Pokemon, loves to play, and with her psychic powers she can make anyone laugh. You can mainly find her in cities or villages. Her design is simple, a funny cloud outfit with 2 ponytails. I wasn't sure to the colors of her clothes, but I finally decided on a dark blue and pink. So here it is, Jigglegrass. Her evolution is also Psychic type Pokemon. Her body and legs stretch further, and her hair represents ribbons shoot from a toy cannon. Her pigtails also resemble a clown hat. In this form, she also gets her own cannon, which shoots cupcakes, making her much more effective in battle. Here it is, Pinkie Pantomime. I drew early sketches on paper, which you can see here. I really love this design. It's well thought out and I hope you like it too. So yeah, here is the old Pokemon drawing in today's episode. Be sure to write in the comments if I should draw more. There will be definitely an episode with the rest of the main 6 coming soon, so stay tuned. And that's all from me. Thank you for being here and watching my episode for the end. See you in my next episode. Bye!